Did you ever feel like you had a good chance of staying this week? Why or why not?
Aloha Gold Derby. This week, as every other week has been that I've been on the block, which has been about half of the summer, has felt, never completely secure, even if I knew I was secure, even if people and multiple people were telling me, like, you're good. Um, this week, I had conversations with the two people who I think mattered the most because they were voting, and that was Cam and Chelsea. And I talked to both of them individually, and I thought, okay, I think I'm good with both of them, because I believed that I had, especially with Cam, a good pitch on why keeping me was a good idea for both of their games, especially because we're like down to the wire. Um, Cam, I felt like I got more of a confirmation than Chelsea. But Chelsea also, they both said they wanted me to stay, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stay. And I know that. So could I have, communicated more, checked in better? Probably. Um, but at this point, it is what it is. And I'm happy that I made it to final five. Do I wish I had made it to the end? Of course. But maybe Big Brother's still in my future and maybe I could win it then.
Why do you think Cam didn't go for your pitch?
Cam didn't go for my pitch because maybe a couple of things. I mean, I know Cam walked in on a conversation that Mackenzie and I were having that could have worried him, especially because my pitch to Cam was, that Cam was the best person for my game in the end. And I think that was true for him as well. Because I think the two of us sitting next to each other at the end was a much more even playing field, which didn't include Chelsea or Mackenzie. And I know Cam is close with Chelsea. I know Cam is getting close with Mackenzie as well. But I think maybe it was the conversation with Mackenzie that I had that Cam walked in on that worried him. Or two, I mean, for weeks now, I've been one of the biggest targets, obviously, and which is why I've been on the block so often. And especially, house guests that are no longer in the house have said things to the gist of, Kimo is a threat in this game, which, I mean, everyone is a threat in this game in their own ways. So maybe that narrative continued on and was just in his head. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, because I think that there's multiple reasons that he could have picked from, that led him to his decision on voting me out. Um, I wish it was I wish it was a different decision. Um, but I respect anyone's decisions at the end of the day in this game because I hope people respect my decisions in this game as well.
What would you have done had you stayed and won HOH?
If I had stayed and won HOH this week, put I would have put Chelsea and Mackenzie up on the block because I told Cam, I've been telling Cam for weeks, I was not going to put him on the block and that I did genuinely think he was best for my game. I think he agreed too. So Chelsea and Mackenzie are the biggest threats in the game still and amazing competitors. And there was always going to be the concern of the veto situation because that is crucial. Because whoever wins veto ultimately has more of the power going forward. But I was going to cross that bridge when I got there. I wanted to show Cam that I meant what I said, because we all came to win at the end of the day, and that was how I saw myself winning everything at the end of the day.
What do you think Rabina needs to do to make it to the end?
Rabina needs to just stick to her guns on everything. I mean, she has great gut instinct. She is very aware of this game and keeps things to herself, which is something I wish I took a page out of. I think Rubina is playing a great game. and she knows exactly what she's doing. So I support every and all decisions that she makes because I think she's thinking what's best for her game. And, I can do nothing but support that.
Have you came up with a song about your eviction yet? If so, can you give us a sample?
Uh, what a question. I've not come up with a song for my eviction yet, though I probably should have had something prepared in my back pocket. But it'd probably sound very short because I don't feel too good about it, and I'm not trying to put my creativity and joy into it. But it probably sample one of the greatest hits coming out of the Big Brother um, house this summer, and it would sound something like I was evicted from the Big Brother house. Oh my goodness.